Every second you're on social media, your brain is being hacked, warns Elon Musk, not as a joke, but as a serious wake-up call. The man who spent $44 billion to buy Twitter and rebranded it as X is now urging everyone to delete their accounts immediately. He calls social media a digital nightmare, turning people into addicted shadows of themselves. His message: delete social media now, or lose yourself forever. It's Musk sounding the alarm from inside the machine. While billions keep scrolling, one voice is trying to wake us up. Are we still listening? For years, Elon Musk wasn't just another voice online. He was the algorithm's favorite child. With a single tweet, he could move markets, shake governments, or ignite global memes. But everything changed in 2022 when he didn't just use the platform, he bought it. $44 billion later, Musk was no longer a player in the social media game. He was the owner of the board. At first, he promised a revolution: free speech, open dialogue, a digital town square for the people. But what followed looked more like a social collapse. Mass layoffs, verification chaos, conspiracies amplified by the platform's new boss. Musk's Twitter, renamed X, spiraled into a chaotic experiment with its creator both running the lab and trapped inside it. And then came the shift. Musk, the master of internet momentum, began deleting his own tweets. He apologized publicly after messy political feuds. He started hinting that the system he bought into might be beyond repair. This wasn't confidence. It was something else: regret. He had climbed into the core of the machine and didn't like what he saw. Now, with chilling clarity, he's warning the rest of us: this place is not safe. Get out before it consumes you too. The moment came quietly, but it shook the digital world. After months of fueling outrage, feuds, and conspiracies, Elon Musk did something unexpected. He apologized. It followed a messy online clash involving Donald Trump, and the backlash was instant. Critics called it unhinged. Supporters grew silent. Musk, usually defiant, admitted he'd gone too far. But this wasn't just about one tweet. It was about something deeper, a realization. Musk began echoing the very warnings critics had been shouting for years. That social media isn't just noisy, it's dangerous. He spoke of addiction, brain manipulation, and algorithms that prey on human weakness. In one interview, he described platforms like X as dopamine traps, saying they're engineered to keep people scrolling, not thinking. Experts rushed in to back him up. Psychologists revealed how social media reshapes the brain, distorting self-worth, attention spans, even identity itself. Marina Hyde, a columnist for The Guardian, wrote that these platforms aren't neutral tools. They're psychological warfare disguised as entertainment. For Musk, this wasn't theory anymore. It was personal. He had seen the monster from the inside, and suddenly, the man who once told the world to tweet more was telling us to log off for good. This isn't just about distraction anymore. Social media has become something else entirely, a machine designed to consume your time, your mind, and your soul. Behind every swipe, like, and comment is an algorithm fine-tuned to hijack your brain's chemistry. And it's working. The platforms know exactly how to keep you locked in. Endless scrolls, notifications timed like slot machines, outrage served in bite-sized headlines. It's not connection, it's conditioning. Designed not to inform, but to provoke, to keep you angry, anxious, and addicted. And here's the terrifying part. It doesn't matter who you are. Teenagers, parents, even billionaires like Elon Musk. No one is immune. Social media is engineered to win. It studies you, learns your habits, and feeds back the version of reality most likely to keep you hooked. Truth gets twisted. Empathy fades. You become a product. Your attention the commodity. Even the architects of these platforms are sounding the alarm. Former Facebook executives have admitted they created tools that exploit psychological vulnerabilities. One ex-Google engineer called it a race to the bottom of the brainstem. Now Musk joins that chorus, not as a critic, but as a warning from the front lines. He's not just talking about wasted time, he's talking about lost identity, a slow erosion of who you are, masked by filters, likes, and endless noise. It's not social media anymore. It's a digital predator, and we're the prey. Elon Musk didn't say, take a break. He didn't suggest cutting back. He said, delete it, all of it. Now, why? Because this isn't a bad habit. It's a rigged system, one where balance doesn't exist, where every scroll deepens the hook and every click strengthens the grip. You can't outsmart the algorithm. You can't willpower your way past a design built by the smartest minds in tech. These platforms adapt faster than we do. They reward outrage. They punish silence. They twist truth until even the smartest people can't tell what's real anymore. And here's Musk's brutal truth. The only winning move is not to play. He's seen the back end. He knows the code. And now, he's telling you that the machine doesn't want your voice. It wants your attention, your focus, your future. By deleting social media, you're not quitting the internet. You're reclaiming control. You're stepping away from the game before it finishes rewriting your personality into a version optimized for engagement, not reality. This isn't about being dramatic. It's about survival in a system that was never built for your well-being. Of course, not everyone is ready to hit delete. Some argue social media still has value when used wisely. It's a tool, they say, a way to stay informed, build businesses, raise voices. Activists, entrepreneurs, even entire movements have risen through these platforms. To them, the answer isn't escape, it's discipline. Digital wellness coaches recommend time limits, filtered content, and mindful scrolling. Tools like Do Not Disturb, screen time reports, or apps that block addictive features are becoming mainstream. It's a growing movement, not to destroy the system, but to tame it. But here's the question. Musk is forcing us to confront, can you truly tame something that was built to control you? Even with limits and discipline, the structure remains. Engineered to hook, to track, to evolve. Musk isn't denying the power of social media. He's warning us about the cost, that every benefit comes wrapped in a Trojan horse of distraction, manipulation, and data extraction. So the choice becomes personal. Do you try to ride the beast, or do you walk away before it turns on you? Because the longer you stay, the harder it gets to remember who you were before it all began. It's a final message from someone who's seen the core of the system and walked away shaken. Elon Musk, tech visionary and digital empire builder, is now sounding the alarm. Social media is not your friend. It's a trap, a mirror that distorts, a game that only the machine wins. If this blew your mind, just wait for what's next. Smash that like button. If you're rethinking your screen time, subscribe for more deep dives into Elon's boldest moves and drop a comment below. Would you delete your social media if Musk told you to your face?